Hello YouTubers and fellow Whovians, and welcome to another Doctor Who action figure review. This time I shall be taking a look at the Forbidden Planet exclusive 7th Doctor action figure. Now this was the first ever 7th Doctor action figure to be ever released. It was originally released alongside the Dalek, the Imperial Dalek from Remembrance of the Daleks, the premiere story of season 25, and this was re-released as a single carded figure, which apparently is from Time and the Rani, which is a very much hated story by Doctor Who fans alike. But I got the Time and the Rani, well, it's not the Time and the Rani, it's just a season 24 and 25 version really, but I got this version, the second single carded release, because I didn't get the original because the Dalek in that set got a lot of criticism. Apparently the paint jobs on it were really bad, and also the eye stalk was oddly painted blue, which was quite crap to be honest, because it was obviously gold at the pupil of the eye. So this figure is a great figure. He's wearing his cream jacket as seen from season 24 and 25, and it's really good. It's kind of similar to the 5th Doctor's costume, although it's not the exact same shade. He's also wearing his scarf, but this is just sculpted on, it's not removable. So don't try and remove it. First of all, let's take a look at the head. The likeness to Sylvester McCoy, I think, is very, very good. I think it's, once again, it's another great likeness to a Doctor. Likewise with the 4th Doctor figure, and the 5th Doctor, 6th Doctor, 3rd Doctor, and all the Doctors. What am I on about? If I just went through all the Doctors, it would just take me forever. So very nicely detailed, but obviously, oddly enough though, is smiling, as this Doctor is known to be the mysterious Dark Doctor, and he was often very serious about many things. The hair is also sculpted very nicely. Just looks like Sylvester McCoy's hair, just goes over his ear, and that's very good. And the Panama hat, it's got a red band around it, and I hear that this is actually inaccurate. I don't know how it is, but I think it does look a tad bit inaccurate, but I think because of the costs to make this figure, they had to just do that with what they've done with the hat. This head is also removable, just like the Tom Baker and Colin Baker heads, and it is very easy to remove, and that is what it looks like without the head. And I'll just give you more detail of the head now. So very nice. Again, the likeness of Sylvester McCoy is very, very good. I really like it. Now, the reason this is removable is because they made another head sculpt for Sylvester McCoy, the 2nd Doctor, to get two different head sculpts, one solemn and one being smiling, just like the 4th Doctor. And it basically is the exact same as the 4th Doctor, as he's smiling with a hat on and he's solemn without the hat on. But I'll go more into that when I take a look at the season 26 variants of this Doctor, as seen in the 11th Doctor's set. The tie of the neck is I think that's inaccurate, but again, it is quite small scale, and character options couldn't really do much about it. There's also a bit of paint bleed on the shirt, like on the white shirt underneath here. You may just be able to see it. It's just a little bit of green that's just gone to there. I'm not fussed. Again, no one will notice this. It's only like a minor thing, so I'm not really that fussed. It's also got the question marks as well. The question marks are also incorrect, as they should be like, I think they messed up around here somewhere, like around the torso. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows, where in actual fact he should just have 6 down here, and there's supposed to be question marks here as well, which is supposed to be the 7th. So in actual fact this has 8, but it's supposed to be 7. Although you can only see 6 on the actual costume. If you watch his stories, you can see that. It's also got this gold here as well, which I think is supposed to be part of the fob watch, and it looks like it's just going into his pocket here, which is very nice. So it's also got a handkerchief, which is supposed to have more detailing patterns on this, but again, I think it'll be just too complicated if they did that on the figure. But nevertheless, still good. I think it's alright. The scarf also okay as well, and the legs are sculpted very nicely. Got like this checkered and stripy effect on there as well, and the shoes very similar. I think they're just like the same type of shoes what Tom Baker wore, but they are like a new sculpt, as they've got a hole at the bottom of the shoe as well, which is what happened with figures that were released in 2010. I really need to sort out my vocabulary. This also comes with an accessory. It's not a sonic screwdriver, because the sonic screwdriver was destroyed in the early 80s. And it is, of course, his trusty umbrella. I'll just take it out of his hand. It just fits very nicely into the hand. The sculpting is very good. It's like a question mark, which was very noticeable on this Doctor, as we've got loads of question marks on his vest, and it's very nicely sculpted, like the area and its clothes as well, which is good, because I think if it was opened, it would be very very annoying to get back into the hand. I think it would be very hard to get back in. Also, the bottom of it is sculpted red as well, so that is very good. I really like that. So I just pop this back into his hand, like so. So I think that the detailing of this figure overall is very good, apart from the minor differences. It is one of my favourite figures. The Determined Artist got me this figure, so once again, thank you very much to Determined Artist for getting me this figure. It's a very good figure, and I love it. So the articulation, the head does do a 360 degree turn. The arms can also do a 360 degree turn, and the biceps can move, and the elbows and the hands or wrists, whatever, they can move as well. The legs can also move, and the knees, but no articulation in the feet. Also, before I end this review, I think the sculpting on the hands, you may not be able to see it on the camera, but I think the sculpting on the hands are really good as well, because they've even like sculpted like the stretch marks on the hands as well, which I think is very good. Makes it more lifelike and human. As always, YouTubers, thank you very much for watching this Doctor Who action figure review by Be The Obsessed TV95. Join me for more action figure reviews and many other things, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching.